this is Yellow Fox, and no, I will not shut up. Well, I haven't really been saying much on YouTube for a while recently, but that's why I'm back. I'm here to give a couple updates, talk about what's been going on. Wait, I need my vape for this shit. I found it. Alright, boys. So today we're going to be talking about mental health. As you may or may not be able to tell, I've been going through it, dude. If any of you follow me on TikTok, you will see I've been posting more on there because it's a lot easier to edit and create just a shorter video, you know, on TikTok. Yeah, I've been going through it a lot. I wanted to post an update, talk about my mental health, talk about where I'm at, and why I haven't really been posting that much. Not that anybody really gives a shit, but hey, I don't give a shit either, so fucking, I'm doing it. I guess I'll start with where I left off. I was doing a lot of Amberlynn Reid videos, which I'm still interested in, but I did stop initially paying attention to Amberlynn after she got her whole cancer diagnosis. After she got her cancer diagnosis, I just decided to lay off of her for a little bit, and shortly after that, I started going through a bunch of my own bullshit, so I had to focus on that. As you may or may not know, I currently work at a Walmart. I recently updated my schedule to where I'll work more hours but shorter shifts. I only work part-time because that's all I can physically handle. You know, I used to think I was just lazy and like, I don't know, like I thought there was something outside of the box wrong with me because like I have chronic fatigue and I get tired very easily. I developed asthma. There's a lot of shit wrong with me. So I was like, all right, there must be something like causing this. Well, little did I know, I'm a fucking idiot. And the reason I've been suffering so much is because I don't eat. I don't eat nearly as much as any normal human should. I have had a Fitbit for like a year now, but I actually started to pay attention to it and what I log when I actually wear it and how much I eat. I will put out like 2,000, 3,000 calories a day, but only eat like 500. And like, I'll do that for months on end, every day. For years. Like, honestly, I've never eaten a sufficient diet ever in my life. Because I have a lot of issues surrounding food. You know, I've been having a hard time taking a shower on a regular basis, brushing my teeth on a regular basis, putting on clothes, getting out of bed, you know, the usual depression stuff. But, you know, I've talked about the friend I used to have and how she affected me. I've touched on my horrible ex-boyfriend. I haven't really gone in depth on that. I plan to. He gets his own video because, like, it's a whole story on its own. It's just way too long to throw into a video like this. But I've also recently been dealing with a lot in my family. My mom and my sister and I are like, that's the unit I grew up in. My parents got divorced when I was like 4. Don't feel bad about it because they should have gotten divorced. It was good they got divorced. He's not a good person. He's an alcoholic. He's abusive and he's mean and very controlling and narcissistic. So if we had lived with him, life would have been a lot worse. And it was already pretty shitty to begin with. So I'm pretty glad. But yeah. Earlier this year, I kind of had a realization about him that I repressed a memory of him hurting me, you know, assaulting me. So I've been dealing with that this year. That happened, I think, in May. I think it was either May or March. I honestly get it confused, but I think it was May. It's what I've been saying, so I'm gonna stick with that one. But I had a realization about that, and I stopped talking to him. So then he was like, why are you not talking to me? What are you mad at me for? What did I do? And I was like, look, it's a lot, and I'll talk to you when I'm ready. But he just kept pushing me, kept bothering me. You know, he messaged me on Facebook being like, you stupid libtard, you're too much of a snowflake to talk to your own dad. Like, he's an idiot. He's a fucking idiot. Like, borderline IQ 30. Like, he's a moron. But I'm used to that. So I finally, like, I was going to do it in person, but he is also violent, so I decided to just do it over text because he doesn't live in the same city as I do, so it's not like he'd come knocking down my door, and he doesn't know where I live, so he knows where my mother lives, but I moved out, so he doesn't know where I live now. You know, he was just awful. He was victim blaming me. He was like, if that actually happened, you would have screamed and somebody would have heard you. Somebody would have come to stop it. Like, blah, blah. Like, what innocent person says things like that? But I don't need validation from anybody. I am getting worse, but at the same time, I'm getting better. You know what I mean? Like, because the problems are coming to the surface and I'm addressing them. I'm facing it. So it hurts. But I am trying my best to push through it. Normally, I just ignore my problems, and I don't like talking about them, but I've been trying to open up more. Not even just to YouTube or TikTok or whatever social media. I have good friends now, including my boyfriend, who is my best friend, aside from my girl best friend. She my bestie. But you know, those two people have helped me come a long way. I was very sheltered as a child. I was very naive and gullible. I didn't know what the fuck was going on ever. So I had the mentality of like a 6-year-old for a long time. And I'm finally growing up, and it is tough, but you know, I'm also facing all of these, like, really big issues. You know, I've had to not work as much while I was dealing with that. I basically took a leave of absence. I mean, I didn't officially take a leave of absence, but I basically did. Technically, I took advantage of the fact that they weren't punishing us for taking off work due to the whole COVID stuff, so I was just taking that time for my mental health, and I needed it. I'm not like taking advantage of it in a way where I'm like gaming the system or like getting paid when I shouldn't. Like, I'm not even doing anything bad. I just, Walmart is strict and you don't get a lot of chances to call in or whatever. So if they had been enforcing that while I was doing that, I would have already gotten fired by now. But, I mean, I hated Walmart, and I'm trying to find another job anyways. Just no one else has accepted me yet. But I'm figuring it out. You know, I'm just, like, low on money, and my car is being crappy, and my boyfriend's car just crapped out, like, completely, and, you know, small things on top of big things, on top of existential, my entire life is fucked up things. Like, shit. If I didn't have Connor, if I didn't have other people that love me and help me, like, yeah, no, I'd be gone. I wouldn't even try. So, I am doing better, and I am all right. But I'm not doing great. You know what I mean? I'm going through it. And, you know, it's just hard to make content. It's hard to get myself to eat. It's hard to, you know, do the most basic things. So it's especially hard for me to actually get creative and make something and put effort into editing. And I actually have been trying to write a song. I've gotten pretty good. I mean, I've gotten good progress on it so far, but I haven't finished it. And that's my biggest fear, is that I just won't finish it. I can never finish anything. ADHD life. Untreated, undiagnosed ADHD life. Like, look. I'm going to nursing school, so I'm not saying that as a baseless assumption. My mother has herself admitted, I don't know why I never got you tested, like you are textbook ADHD. So, I'm not just saying that, right? And you can't just say those things. You have to, like, have a basis. And I don't go around saying I have ADHD. I go around saying I think I have ADHD. Like, I'm 99% sure. Like, I just don't have an official diagnosis, but it's fine. I have official diagnosis for some other bullshit, so. I have been making myself eat more often. Although the last time I went to the doctor a few weeks ago, like at the beginning of October, I had been sick for like a week and barely eaten anything. And when I got weighed there, I was 99 pounds. I haven't been below 100 pounds since I was 18 years old. And most people break 100 pounds when they're 8 years old. Like, I don't know, dude. I got a lot of shit. I'm trying to go through it. And I'm going through it. It's like a lot of shit. And it's like shitty. But, I am still alive. I don't plan on going anywhere. I do have content planned. I have a lot of ideas for videos that I want to make, actually. But I also have really just needed to sit down and give an update for you guys. See, when I want to make a YouTube video, I'm like, but I have to, like, shower and put my makeup on and, like, put clothes on and look nice, because, like, that's what normal people do. But I'm like, you know what? Not everything has to be perfect. I have to get out of this mentality that if I can't do it perfectly, it's not worth doing, because that's not true. It is worth doing, and it doesn't have to be perfect. It's fine. It's literally fine. But yeah, if you've been missing me for some reason, I post more often on TikTok, just because it's easier to make short videos over there. Like, I don't make in-depth TikTok. I don't make in-depth conversation videos like this over there. So it's more of, like, my funny, silly side. Because it's just easier to do over there for me personally. I don't know. But, yeah, I hope you guys are doing all right. I hope you're doing a lot better than I am. And I should probably go get ready for work now. Thank you for listening. And if you like my shit, you can like it or subscribe or whatever. If not, you can dislike it and tell me that you want me to suck donkey pee-pee in the comments. I don't give a fuck. Show me what you got. All right. Bye.
4 to 6 days later.
Hello, world and all who inhabit it. This is Yellow Fox, and no, I will not shut up. Connor and I just got back home from work. Well, technically, I didn't work, but I picked him up. I did make some money today, though. I DoorDashed. I did something with my life. Anyway, I just got a new job. I'm gonna start working there soon. You know, things are getting better, but they're also getting worse. You know what I mean? Like, you have to wade through the puddle of shit to get to the other side, so I'm wading through the shit. And I just haven't had the energy to post, but there's so much I want to do. The last video I made was about Amberlynn Reid, and she's still someone I really want to talk a lot about, but I also want to put another message out there that I don't know if I've been getting across in my other videos. Maybe I'm gullible. Maybe I just trust people too much. Maybe I like people too much. But I want to see the good in everybody. I don't think Amberlynn Reid is a bad person. I just think she does not do good things
for herself. And it can impact people around her. But I think her main issue is just that she doesn't care about herself enough to actually do what she should for herself. And I can heavy relate. So I do want to keep talking about her. I stopped talking about her when she got her cancer diagnosis, but I do want to keep talking about her on my channel. And I want to get into Foodie Beauty because she is actually a bad person. Foodie Beauty do not like. Amberlynn, I see potential in her. I know. She's been doing this for years. I know. But I do see potential in her. I see that she could be, I saw that sliver of hope because I didn't make videos on her, but I still kept up with her. And, she's not a bad person. And the reason she's on my mind is because I actually got to meet her tonight. I'm still reeling. I acted like a stupid, starstruck, fangirl, little baby bitch, because that's who I am. She's the most famous person I've ever met in my life, so I was pretty stoked. She's, like, moved to where I live, so it's just really exciting, because I see it as an opportunity. Maybe I'm selfish. Maybe I'm a selfish bitch, but I'll own that. Tell me in the comments if you think I'm a selfish bitch. But, I really want to be a different kind of person in her life. You know what I mean? Because she has a lot of not bad people around her, but they just are very agreeable. They do whatever she wants them to do. And that's not bad either. They're not like servants. Some people may say that, but I mean, honestly, I've been in a relationship with someone where they really do treat you like a servant, and it's not quite like that. But either way, I just want to be, like, a positive person in their lives. I don't want to make these videos on YouTube to, like, have her see them when she gets home and cry about it. I want to be somebody that inspires her and maybe even helps her out along the way. I don't fucking know. Maybe I'm a selfish bitch just because I want to get involved, but I just think I could help. Maybe I'm overstepping my bounds. But either way, I'm kind of back. I do have so many video ideas that I want to make. And I'm also working on a song right now, so that'll be coming out soon. But yeah, I hope everybody has a great time being alive. Try your best. All right, peace.
Sound with my thug, right? Heck sound with my thug, right? Heck sound with my dog, right? Smash on the street, Hey, when I'm cruising down damn airport, that chingo, jingle biggie tiger. Every day I'm so turned up with my boys. Every day I'm so turned up with my dog, y'all. Heck sound with my thug, right? Heck sound with my thug, right? Heck sound with my dog, right? Smash on the street, ayy.